Hey there everyone, it's Misty from TheJollyFatElf. Welcome back to another card using our Quirky Critters stamp set. Today I'm going to be making a sloth card and we're going to be using some embossing paste. So I've done a little prep work ahead of time, but let me show you where I'm at. I have put down a grid paper to protect my surface. I have used some leftover washi tape to tape down my card layer. This is a piece of soft sky that measures 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. So I'm gonna put it on the very tips. And then I have one of our masks. You guys can see mine's a little beat up, a little dirty. That's because it's been used. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. I'm gonna line it up right there because I want some clouds to be on and some clouds to be off. I'm going to go ahead and put it down. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my overhead light so make it a little dark. There we go. Well, you can still see its reflection, but you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. So now that you see that, I'm going to go ahead and turn this back on. Oh, now my camera's going to go crazy. So I am going to use our embossing paste. What did I do with my palette knives? So I'm going to bring in one of the palette knives. I think I used this one the last time. I'll show you how to use this one today. And then I also pulled some Dazzling Diamonds glitter. And I have these little spoons for my Perfectly Posh business. I need to get those little things and click this in here so I can always have a spoon. These are just mini ice cream spoons, I think is what they're called. But I'm going to put the Dazzling Diamonds on the embossing paste. And then later this week, I'm going to show you how to make a background with us coloring the embossing paste. So that's coming. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this open. And the label on this is incorrect. I believe it says it's 6 ounces, but it's actually 4 or something, or 3, I don't remember. But if you're wondering why it's not full to the top, it was just mislabeled. So I'm gonna take some out. And remember, you're gonna go one direction. If you remember last time, I got some interesting texture, which I didn't mind, but if you guys don't want that. I probably just messed up, but you know what? That's all right, we're gonna go with it. And then I'm just going to take off the excess because I don't want to waste it. Okay, I'm going to let this dry. Once it's dried, I'm going to knock off that glitter back and funnel it back into this container. But right now, I'm going to wash my spatula and my stencil, and I'll be right back. So I have a piece of crumb cake that measured 4 1/4 by 11. I scored it at 5 1/2. And then I have a piece of Whisper White that measures 4 by 5 1/4. This is going to be our inside card layer. So we're just going to slide this in. So I'm pulling in Berry Burst. This is one of our new in colors. I haven't had an opportunity to work with it yet, and I really love the way these colors mix. And I'm also going to be using some of our copper trim to bring in some more brown, the Berry Burst ribbon, and then I have crumb cake, chocolate chip, pear pizzazz, and a Berry Burst marker. So I don't know that our sloth is going to be realistic, but he'll be cute, or she'll be cute because she's gonna have some pink. I guess boys gonna have pink too, so it can be whatever she wants to be. Whatever you want it to be. I honestly think that if you cut the cinnamon, or if you yeah, you could totally cut around this. If you stamp this, these would make really cute baby shower invitations. Oh my word, how cute would that be? Just say, so cute, Misty, it'd be so cute. I'm like, I know, so cute. Okie dokie. Let's put that aside. Let's bring in our Memento ink. And we are going to stamp our sloth. I really wish we sewed this in brown, or that we had a brown archival ink, because I would love to stamp this in brown. Oh, I just realized my nails are Berry Burst. Look at that. Oh, no wonder I wanted to use that color today. Oh, okie. Okay, so I'm gonna color the tree limb in chocolate chip. Actually, it'll probably be easier if I go ahead and punch this. I'm gonna use the 2 1/4 inch circle punch. Snail to add this to this is a 2 1/2 inch circle I cut using the layering circle framelits. I am going to be attaching this with dimensionals, so I'm going to go ahead and add some, and then we're going to set this aside and we'll come back to our card base. So this is what our card layer is looking like. How pretty is that, guys? Can you see that sparkle? Probably not. Maybe a little bit right there. Yeah, look at it, it's so pretty. It's so sparkly. And I love how much texture and lift I got with that. So awesome. I'm gonna hit this with the heat tool. I just had an idea to add balloons, but we'll have to save that for the next card, because I think between this and the ribbon, we're not gonna have much room. Okay, so I'm gonna put on the Berry Burst first. A few years ago. I just saw some of that paper the other day. Speaking of, this is the last week of my D-stash. I'm gonna offer it up in a Facebook group. I wanted to offer it to my subscribers first. So everything's been marked down at least $5. So if you're interested, make sure you get some. I'm using way too much ribbon. You don't need to, you don't really need to use nearly half this much, but you know. You guys know me. Oh, I got glitter everywhere. Roxy's like, yeah, I want to come in. I was like, nope, not when I'm dealing with glitter. Because she would jump up here and I would have dazzling diamond glitter all over me, all over her, all over my desk. Look at that, that's so pretty. I like it. Okay, we're gonna adhere this with some dimensionals because we kind of need to. Now, one thing to remember is that embossing paste is wet, so your cardstock, oh my word, brain, talk, words. Your cardstock will be somewhat wet on the back, and if you guys saw me heat it, you saw me heat the back as well as the front. So. And if this is too messy for you, there are a couple of ways you could do it. You could mix dazzling diamond glitter in with your embossing paste, or you could use, like I did the last time, I colored with Wink Stella. You can do that as well. But I wanted it a little bit more sparkly because it's a birthday card. And hello, birthday cards need more sparkle. Looks like a Caped Crusader. I'm gonna try to tie these two together. So this is probably gonna be a hot mess. So I will catch back up with you when I'm done and we'll see if I can be successful. All right, guys, there we go. So I threaded the copper trim through the bow and then tied a bow on top. I probably should have glued it down, but again, sometimes I get ideas in my head and they don't work out quite like I had planned, but I definitely like how it turned out. So thank you so much. All of the supplies will be linked in the description box down below. And you can get the measurements at the coordinating blog post. If it's not up by the time this video goes up live, it will be up by tomorrow at the latest. So thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget, if you want to sign up for my opportunity night, to head over to the Facebook group. That will be linked down below. It's just for them or people who are interested in signing up. Once we're done, I'll close the group and we'll move on with our lives. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.